I'm Anil Kumar and we are reviewing quadratic functions. Well, in this video, all the examples which I have taken are from the previous test papers and they are really good for you to practice for your own test. So go through this list once again to be sure that you understand all these concepts. Now the question here is, without finding roots, determine how many real roots the quadratic equation has. Now we have two different quadratic equations here. So what are you going to use strategy to find the number of roots, the real roots? Now when we say real roots, we are looking for x-intercepts. How many x-intercepts are there? Now how do you find it? The method is you need to work out b square minus 4ac, right? Now that gives you a clue. If b square minus 4ac, which we call as discriminant d, if it is greater than 0, then the number of roots are 2, right? If b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then the number of roots are 1, and if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then the number of roots are none, or let me write 0. So that is how you find the number of real roots, right? So first is, in any equation we have to we need to identify a, b and c. Now in this particular equation we know a is 4, b is equals to minus 20 and c equals to 25. So now what is b square minus 4ac? Let's use calculator and find the answer. So we can write b square as minus 20 whole square minus 4 times a is 4 and c is 25. Okay, so we are actually worried about the sign. So within brackets we have minus 20 square. So important is to put minus 20 within brackets, otherwise you're going to get a wrong answer. Minus 4 times within brackets a is 4 times 25. If the number is positive, you can use without brackets also. So what we get here is 0. So since I get 0, how many roots do I get? So we say real roots are, I should say number of real roots in this case is 1. Do you see that? This is a perfect square, so you should have expected that. Let me write this as a perfect square also. It is 2x minus 5 whole square, right, equals to 0. So the real root, we do not really have to find it, but I'm just telling you. So it's a perfect square. Anyway, b square minus 4ac is the real test which you have to do in such a question. Now the second question is 2x square plus 8 equals to 5x. First write it in standard form. So in standard form be 2x square, bring 5 to this side, so minus 5x plus 8 equals to 0. Now we know a equals to 2, b equals to minus 5 and c equals to 8. So what is b square minus 4ac? That means minus 5 square minus 4 times a is 2 and c is 8. Let's calculate. So minus within brackets minus 5 square minus 4 times 2 times 8 equals to minus 39, right? So we get this as minus 39, which is negative. Since it is negative, number of real roots are how many? None, right? So number of roots is nil or null or 0, right? Anything. So that is how you need to answer this question. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.